and anyone who might be watching. Let's sit up really nice and tall. Get the flesh off the sits bones. Get as comfortable as you can, and then sit up as tall as you possibly can in your spine. That's just arriving here in our mats. Close your eyes. Keep the palms facing down for a little grounding right now. Just centering ourselves, letting go of our thoughts. To be present here on our mats. In great gratitude for all our blessings in our lives. For the passing of Storm Milton, and sending loving strength and prayers to all those who may have lost their homes. Give them the strength and the courage to rebuild and to remain in the light, the eyes of God. Bring the palms in front of your heart center. Just tip your head down towards your heart. Smile upon your own heart. See and feel a rose-colored light emanating from the center of your chest, working its way up to the crown of your head, surrounding your whole entire body. A rose-colored light of love and prayers, health and happiness. And on an inhale, begin to reach your fingers up towards the universe. And open up your arms to all that joy and abundance. Palms come together in front of the heart center. And once again, we continue to reach the fingertips up, stretching the whole side body. And then exhaling, opening up collarbone here, lifting the heart and the chest. The shoulder blades come together as the palms meet, and we continue to inhale and move with the breath this way. Breath of joy as we warm up the shoulders, awaken the spine, oxygenate the body with the breath, cleansing the blood with oxygen. And this last time, we'll just bring the palms together in stillness here. Pause for a moment. Walk the fingers out in front, the hands rather out in front for a seated forward fold. When you reach a sweet sticky spot, just take a nice inhale and then exhale, relax back down. And inhale, extension. Exhale, relaxation. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, contraction. One more breath. Walk the hands back towards your body. Sit up nice and tall. Reach the right arm up. Feel the length in the whole side body here. And then bend the elbow. Place the palm on the side of your head or your ear, and then press your head into your palm, and then draw the ear down to that shoulder. See if you can pull the elbow down a little to relax the shoulder. And breathe into this next stretch. We'll give a good stretch to the entire body today. And then inhale back to center. Pause. And let the next inhale raise the opposite arm up. Bend the elbow. Press the head into the palm. Draw the ear to the shoulder. So be mindful of this here. We don't want to crunch this up. We want to draw the shoulder down. Feel the stretch in the side of the neck here. Breathe into it. Our bodies love to breathe. And let's inhale back to center. Make our way to our hands and knees. A little spin or a twist on our cat-cows this morning. Come to neutral first. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Align the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Keep the toes curled under for a little more stability. And as we tone and tighten the belly just for a moment here, so feel this neutral tabletop, push the ground away. And now begin to just create some circular motions, just in one direction with the hips here. And as you inhale, the navel reaches to the earth. And as you exhale, the navel reaches back to the spine. As you spiral the hips around. Keep it to one direction right now. That's it. So it's a cat-cow with a twist. Maybe just one more time around, and then switch to the other direction. And don't be shy with it if you want to start to get the shoulders into it a little bit here too. Just loosening up the hips, the low back, activating the digestive system. And then come to a stillness. Walk your hands back towards your knees and sit onto your heels. A lot of sensation in the toes here. Pull the little pinky toe out of the way. Get a good stretch on the feet. Bring the palms to Anjali Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes, go inside. A lot of sensation happening in the toes. Use your breath. To focus. Send loving energy to where's calling for most attention. And on an exhale, release the hands, plant them down at feet. Let that go. Good. Let's inhale the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Big body stretch here. And then exhale. Slip it underneath the left arm. Underneath the left arm, the right shoulder finds the mat. The right temple finds the mat. Option to stay right here or extend the left arm out in front. Option to draw that left arm back and extend the left leg out laterally. And then option to take this left arm and wrap it back behind you. So here we have stretch of the shoulder blade, the neck, a twist, a spinal twist going on. A stretch in the inner thigh. Just breathe into it. One more breath. And then go ahead and unravel yourself back to the middle. Preparing for the opposite side now, come to a neutral tabletop. Inhale the left arm all the way up. Exhale, sweep it underneath the right arm. Left shoulder down, left temple down to the mat. Option to extend the right arm out in front. Or use it to keep your balance as you kick the right leg out to the side. And then wrap the right arm back and around you. This feels so good. Just draw the top shoulder back a little bit more so you can lean into the stretch just a little bit more. Rest the back of the hand at the low sacrum. And breathe. Breathe into all the openings. Feel the stretch in the neck, in the shoulder, the gentle twist in the spine, the opening of the low back. And then begin to unravel yourself and take yourself back to the middle. Walk the hands back. Sit on your heels. Give another little loving stretch to the toes here. One more time. Just close your eyes and breathe into it. The exhale plants the hands down. Get that little tap to the feet again. And we'll make our way to our first downward facing dog. So here in our downward facing dog, let's take the weight off the wrist. Just kind of lift the wrist up and place them back down, and then hop the center of the palm. Let the pads of the fingers press into the mat here. Let the elbows turn in towards one another to take the shoulders away from the ears. Walk the feet maybe an inch closer to you. And then relax. Let the heart in the chest melt closer to your lap. Point the crown of your head towards your fingers and draw your navel into your spine. Imagine the breath flowing from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Take an inhale, and then exhale, release the knees back down to the mat. And step the left foot forward outside the left hand. Let's just do a gentle rocking back and forth in this lizard pose. Both hands inside the left foot. With the hands firmly planted onto your mat, curl the back toes under, lift the right knee off the mat. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm wraps around you, like we're playing Twister. This left hip, draw it back and in. So it's going to want to walk out to the side. See if you can keep it in alignment. Keep the hips nice and square while you draw this left shoulder back and press that right arm into the earth. That's it. Beautiful, Michelle. Good. Breathe here. One more breath. Exhale, plant the left hand down and send the left foot back, down dog. Come to stillness. Let the breath flow again. Base the spine to the crown of the head. Draw the navel into the spine. Take another inhale and then exhale. Let the knees come on down to the mat. And the right foot strides forward now. And we rock back and forth very gently, opening up the hips, stretching the psoas muscle, relieving any tension from the low sacrum. The low back, the sacrum. Okay, and then bring yourself to center. Curl these back toes under. Lift the back heel off the mat. Stay right here, pushing the earth away, or release the right arm and wrap it around your back here. So the back of the palm rests on the low back, and we draw this right shoulder back, and we look up towards the ceiling, and we press into that left palm, and we breathe. Gentle, loving breath to all the areas in the body for crying for attention right now. One more breath. And the exhale unravels the right hand and the left knee. Let's just go back downward facing dog again. Please and thank you. Pointing the crown of the head towards the fingers here. Let the breath flow. And then on an exhale, release the knees back down to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Rise the arms up this time. Anjaneyasana. So come to center first. Be right here. Create this 45-degree angle with the right leg. Arms reaching up for the ceiling. And then melt into the front knee here. Open up this left leg. Feel the big stretch in the quadricep and the psoas muscle. Tip the chin slightly down towards your heart. Lift the heart in the chest. And then bring the arms to cactus. Focus to the center of the brow. And breathe. Smile on your face. Good. Excellent, Michelle. Take an inhale and then exhale. Plant the hands down. Curl the left toes under. Send the right leg back. Can you send it back nice and high? For a big...
Big stretch there. Now, keep this right leg suspended and float to a three-legged plank if you can. If not, lower the right leg down and then lower yourself down. Slow and controlled. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale back, open leg, child's pose. Make a little pillow with your hands here. And just give yourself 2 or 3 rounds of breath. Centering yourself back down. And you'll make your way back to your tabletop. And we'll sweep the left leg forward now. And we'll rise the arms up once again. Anjali Asana. Create this 45-degree angle first. Take an inhale to extend and then exhale to descend. And then take the arms to cactus to lift the heart and the chest here. Tip the chin slightly down. Take the gaze to the center of the brow and smile. You want to be here for about 3 to 5 breaths. Just one more. And let the next exhale, plant the hands down, curl the right toes under, and lift the right knee, sweep the left leg back, come to this 3-legged dog. Good. And then just float yourself to plank. So shoulders over wrists and lower yourself down, slow and controlled. Button up your cobra tail and inhale to rise. Good. Excellent. Exhale, release. Open leg child's pose. Good job, Michelle. Yeah. And pillow for yourself and open up the knees as much as possible. So we make room for the rib cage and we're opening up the hips, releasing the tension from the low back. Inhale ourselves back up to that tabletop. And then to our down dog. And we'll lift the left leg up first. And we'll take that left knee to the left wrist. So let's see how we can use our blankets here to comfort and cushion. Maybe you want to use 2, 1 for back leg. And try to work this left foot out if you can. The pose is often seen where this leg, the front leg is completely parallel to the mat. Mine never does that. Never has. So good hip opener here. But sit up nice and tall in your pigeon. Maybe even reach for one of these blocks here. Maybe 2.
So watch how the blocks actually assist to lift you up a little higher. That's it. Push down. Take the shoulders away from the ears. It's almost like you're lifting up a little bit up off the mat. Keep the hips nice and square. Good. That's great. And then take the gaze to the center of the brow again. A couple more breaths. And then release the blocks. Work your way down.
Take a little pillow with your hand. Stay here for 5 breaths. When you're ready to release, let's just roll over onto the left hip and swing the right leg around for a half Lord of the Fishes pose. Sneak this left foot out so that the right hip can make its way down onto the mat. So both sit bones are down on the mat. And the right knee is pointed up. And the right hand comes back behind you, but nice and close to help lift the spine. That's it. Inhale the left arm up and take it outside the right knee if possible. Hand can stay up like this. Maybe a little hand mudra. The index and the middle finger down. A little chin mudra with the connection of the thumb and the index finger. Or if it feels better to let the arm drift down, this is good too. Just lift the spine up on an inhale and then exhale. Take the chin to the shoulder. And inhale and then exhale. Take the eyes to the back of the room. And exhale unravels you. Take the feet out in front. Just windshield wiper the legs. Feels so good on the hips. And we'll get ready for our second side. Make your way to your down dog. And lift the right leg up, just about hip height is fine. And then exhale the right knee to the right wrist. Wiggle that right foot out of the way and sneak the back leg behind you. Ready with the blocks, if you want to use them. To bring the earth a little closer to you. Lift up high. Push down, push the shoulders away from the ears. It's almost like you're a little suspended. Can you feel that? Good. And take the gaze to the center of the brow. Use your loving breath to send energy to the body. All the places that are calling for attention. And there's a few probably, right? I can feel it, my low back, and the left quadricep. And the right quadricep, and the right calf, the right foot is flexed. Release the blocks now and work your way down. 5 breaths here. Begin to unravel, rolling off onto the right hip. Swing the left leg around now. Left hand comes back in behind you, helps to lift the spine a little bit more. Right arm reaches up and over outside the left knee. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, take the chin to the shoulder. Inhale, extension. Exhale, take the eyes to the back of the room. Exhale, release. Windshield wiper the legs. A little bit more. Be long ways on your mat here and use the blankets for a little cushion. Take the knees out to an S, like so. Flex both feet. Turn and face this front knee, framing it with both hands. Very good. Like a little mermaid sitting on the rock. Or do you remember the White Rock soda? I don't know if you know White Rock soda. It's an old soda that my grandma used to have delivered to the house. And it was I think she was like a fairy or something, was sitting up on a rock like this, in this position. Take the right arm now and just use it to help propel you. Left palm presses down into the earth, right behind your thigh here, right? And we propel ourselves up and over, stargazer pose. Nice. Breathe into it, push the earth away, and then exhale, release the hips back down. And then again, sweep it up and over. Good. Spiral the heart up to the ceiling. This is all so good for the hips. And then exhale, release back down. And one more time, inhale. Reaching up and overhead. Press the ground away. Squeeze the thighs in towards one another. Exhale, release. Just windshield wiper it out. Don't be afraid to cushion yourself as much as you need or as much as you like. If you don't want a cushion, that's okay too. This is beginner, so we like to use a lot of props and cushions. Same thing, opposite side. And opposite side now? Yeah, you are. That's right. And your left hand is going to go back there. Right. Make sure it's whatever it's on, make sure that it's level so you have good balance. And when you're ready, you'll sweep the opposite arm up and over. When you arrive here, go to the core and exhale, release. Beautiful, Michelle. That's awesome. That's it. It's like you're taking flight. And then you exhale and release. And inhale, up and over. Press the ground away. You're relying a lot on your core. You're hugging the thighs in towards one another. And then we exhale and release. And show wiper the legs. Good. Okay, let's start to make our way to our back now. Up to you if you want to keep a little blanket for extra softness. Roll yourself down onto your mat. Reach for your block. Place the block. It could be this way would be the lowest level. This way would be level 2. I would suggest either level 1 or level 2. But first, press your feet down into your mat. And then on an inhale, lift the hips up and just slip the block just below the sacrum. Feel support. There shouldn't feel any pain. And feel the shoulders drip down to your mat. In this supported bridge, just breathe here a few breaths, letting the breath flow from your tailbone all the way to the center of your brow and then back down. And one more time. And we'll inhale again, this time extending the left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot as if you're going to step right on the ceiling. Hands maybe down by your side for support, or maybe just resting above your navel. Go ahead and just take some rotations with the ankle, one direction and then the other. And now maybe point and flex the foot. And the exhale releases that foot down. And the inhale takes the right leg up as if you're going to step onto the ceiling. So flex into that foot and then rotate the ankle one direction, the other direction, and then maybe point and flex and release it back down. Option to repeat that exercise or join me as we extend the legs out in front. So take the legs nice and long. Maybe take the arms out to the side, but low. Palms facing up, ready to receive. Take 5 breaths here. Letting the breath flow from the tailbone to the base, to the center of the brow. Last breath. Inhale and exhale to move. Start to bend the knees. Let the soles of the feet find the floor. Place the palms face down, and on an inhale, lift the hips up and slide the block out. And let the hips find the mat again. Take an inhale and then exhale the knees over towards the right. Take the arms out nice and wide. Take your chin over to the left side, so the opposite side. And then option to take the right ankle and place it outside the left knee for a little juicier stretch in the left hip. Breathe into the openings. Let each inhale extend you. Let each exhale descend you. Good. Release the right ankle if you have it on top of your knee, and then inhale the knees to center. Pause in the center. Pause here for just a moment. And then exhale, let the knees fall over to the left and take your chin over to the right. Pause when you arrive here. So give yourself the moment to just arrive here and then decide to take the left ankle and place it outside the right knee. Juicier spinal twist. Release left ankle, inhale the knees to center. Pause for a moment. Inhale and then exhale. Draw the knees in towards the outer edge of your chest here. And just give a little rock to the sacrum. Then take the feet up towards the ceiling. Reach for your ankles. Reach for the side of your feet and see if you could draw your knees down towards your body, towards your underarms. Feel a little bit more of a stretch in the hips and the low back. Happy baby. Wrap your fingers, your index and your middle finger around your big toe. Lock it in with your thumb. Straighten one leg at a time if you like, as if you're kicking around. Straighten both of them. Rock around. Do whatever feels good for you in your happy baby. You take the soles of the feet together to bring your happy baby into the center, and then lift the heart and the chest here. Breathe into that, creating a flat spine on the mat, tipping the chin down towards your chest. And then exhale, release. And we're ready for our Shavasana, which for today, I'm offering a nice support. Let me teach you. Pardon me while I get a bolster. A nice way to comfort yourself. A nice way to comfort ourselves after a really nice yoga practice. A bolster or a pillow, a block, or anything that creates a little elevation for you. bolster just sits on the block like so. So not too much elevation. You can take a blanket and roll it up here to fill in that little gap. It's a little softer edge. Can roll another blanket like so, or towel. Sit right here, the bolster at the edge of your, that's it, Michelle, perfect. And this little blanket's gonna go underneath the knees, the thighs, and let the thighs and the knees just kind of fall out to the sides like so. Roll yourself back. Arms come out to the side, ready to receive. Tip the chin slightly down to the chest. And let the breath flow here again. Imagine the breath is flowing from your tailbone to the center of your brow. And now, imagine the breath is flowing from just below the navel area, all the way up to just to the throat. And it sits and it lingers at your throat. And then as you exhale through your nose, you're spraying a cool spray to the center of your brow. And let's try that again. Inhaling, imagine it's a golden nectar that's coming from just below the navel, and then it works its way to your throat, where it lingers and it cools. And then as you exhale through the nose, a cool spray to the center of the brow. And one more time. Inhale this warm, molten nectar to the throat. Let it linger there without bearing down, just cooling, and then exhale through your nose, a cool spray to the center of your brow. Release the technique. Bring your attention to the center of your brow. Our physical practice is over, and here is where yoga does its best work. Rest and restore. Thoughts might float in. Just let them pass. Keep focusing to the center of the brow.
Start to come back to the breath now. Remembering where you are. And start to move your fingers. Your toes. Take your arms back and behind you. A big, good morning stretch. And then on an exhale, scoop the knees up into your chest for Uttanasana. And then make your way to your side for just a moment. You can use the bolster, but still support yourself a little bit more. Give yourself another moment of gratitude for all the blessings in our lives. The magnificence of our bodies. Feeling right from the refreshment of this yoga practice. Come sit up, face me. Yourself as comfortable as you like. We'll close our practice out just the way we started. Hands in front of the heart. Breath of joy. Inhale the fingertips up to the heavens. Open up the joy and abundance. Palms meet once again in front of the heart center. We bow our heads to our hearts. We'll close our practice joining our voices with one sweet Om. Let's inhale together and exhale Om. Inhale, please. Om. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. The palms together. Feel the heat of the energy from your body. Place it on your eyes. This practice of yoga is now complete. Namaste. Thank you.